I'm taking the BackupAssist ER Challenge, and the second recovery scenario is the full bare metal recovery. That means taking your backup and fully re-imaging the hard disks on new hardware. Today I'll be doing a physical recovery onto this Intel NUC. So let's get started. The first step to a bare metal recovery is actually something you should do well ahead of time, and that's to create your Lifeline recovery media. This is a bootable device like an ISO or USB drive that you'll boot into in order to re-image the hard disks from backup. So let's start the stopwatch and I'll take you through the process. So the first thing we do is start BackupAssist ER. And we'll skip the trial for now. Okay, under the Your Options tab in the Recover section, there's a section here that teaches you how to do a bare metal recovery. And what we need to do here is click this button to build our Lifeline media. I've already inserted a blank USB stick into this computer and it's showing up as the D drive. So all I have to do is click build and away we go. So we recommend that you do this build process once when you install BackupAssist ER and do your first successful backup, because you can then use this USB disk to do recoveries regardless of which operating system you're trying to recover from and to. So it's very handy to just have one recovery media and be able to use it anywhere. So let's let this run. Okay, we're done. So what I can do now is eject this USB disk, and then I'll take it over to the new physical machine that I'm going to recover to, and we'll take it from there. So we're now ready for part 2 of this recovery, and that is to actually re-image the hard disk onto new hardware. So I have here the original backup device, as well as the Lifeline recovery media. And all I have to do is to insert Lifeline into the machine and power it on to boot it up. While I'm at it, I'll also hook up the USB disk so that my backup is accessible and ready. Now you see here that we're booting into the recovery environment right now. And I don't have a network connected, so it will probably take a few moments for the initialization just to time out. Normally what this would do is detect the network card and, okay, we're ready. It would make the network accessible in case you need to recover from a NAS. Now, normally I just click next to start, but I just want to show you this, which is the command prompt. From the command prompt, it's a very useful feature to have because I can run tools like this part. And for example, if there's ever any doubt as to whether or not disks are visible to the system, I can always do that. And I can do things like assign partitions and any sort of maintenance I need to do. So with that aside done, I'll start the recovery itself. So you can see it's a very easy process. I want to recover from a local drive. It's automatically detected the backup here. And it's given me this option. I want to recover the original disk, which was a 128 gig Surface, to this 500 gig Samsung SSD. And it tells me that the disks are going to be formatted and repartitioned, and it will erase existing data. That's fine. So let's click recover. So away it goes. This will then begin the process of completely re-imaging the hard disk from backup. And all we have to do is to wait for this to finish. So we're done. And let's close the window. And we have the option of restarting. So what I'll do is I'll unplug the Lifeline media and I'll unplug the backup disk. And let's hit restart now. Now, given that we are booting to new hardware, it might be the case that the machine has to reboot once or twice to reset itself into a valid state. So let's just wait and see what it does. Yes, that's right. So it's detected new hardware devices and it's getting them ready. No doubt there's some driver manipulation going on in the background, and you just have to be patient. Wow, we have a login screen. That's excellent. And I will log in here. And before long, we should see the desktop. I can see there's quite a lot of disk activity. Not quite visible in the current window because the disk light is just out of frame. No doubt there's a lot of things going on in the background as Windows gets ready. And here we have the desktop. Excellent, so here we have a very successful bare metal recovery. Challenge successful.